How's it going, Mullenites? I hope you're all doing really well. So we've had a very turbulent 3 days of trade. Now, following on from what I said on the weekend, that we could potentially see a bit of a short squeeze in the stock. I was actually quite surprised to see that we did start to see one a little bit on Monday, and looking like it carried through today on Wednesday. Now, obviously, the big thing was that there was a lot of pressure on shorts to cover, but and we needed some sort of catalyst. And the catalyst it seems to have done is, or has been, this rights issue that Mullen Automotive has engaged in for shareholders as of May 13 close of business. So basically, what the point of that seems to be is that they don't want anyone to try and have a takeover of the company like in a hostile manner. So it means that anyone who wants to buy more than 10% of the stock has to pay a premium, and the way they control this is through the rights issue, essentially. Now, I kind of thought that, if you had the money, Mullen Automotive could be a pretty easy target just to, take over and sell off its assets, and, you could probably actually walk away with a handsome sum, because it's pretty common knowledge that the underlying assets of the company, like the hard assets that they own, are worth a lot more than the market cap. But granted, the market cap has swelled a bit to about $40 million in recent trade, but even still, it's seriously less than, the value of the assets that the company's holding. Even when you take away any liabilities that the company has, the tangible book value of Mullen Automotive is still actually quite strong. So, there is something there. I read an interesting article the other day about the rights issue from Investor Place, which they've kind of been one of the only publications that covers the stock regularly, and anyone who knows it, they're generally quite negative on Mullen Automotive. And they've kind of described this move as a poison pill, so that if anyone wants to try and come and take over Mullen Automotive, they'd have to pay this premium, and it might deter people from doing so. That's basically what they're saying. And I kind of speculate on here that maybe a way out for Mullen would be if there were to be a takeover. And we have said in the past that given how low the share price is, that any such takeover would probably attract some sort of premium. And this rights issue that the company has done is kind of a way of cementing that, or making it more official. Still, it doesn't mean you're going to get all your money back that you've invested in the stock, but it just might mean you'll get more back than what has been, than what the stock is trading at. Potentially, we actually don't know. If you see any individual or entity that tries to take over another company through stock purchase, it has to go through the board usually, and they have to negotiate a fair sum for what the takeover price is going to be. Yeah. So anyway, I don't really know, personally, I don't really know if the rallying that we've seen recently is warranted by, the news that Mullen Automotive has put out. They haven't really put out anything financial other than a couple of partnerships, both with Bollinger and with, I think it's Nationwide Fleet, who look after government contracts in California. But none of it has any sort of financial bearing on the performance of the company. What we're looking for is obviously still sales. We want sales. Obviously, the dealerships open up avenues to sales, but that's what needs to happen.